Have no fear. The greatest crypto content creator in the history of humanity is here. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. Finally, BuLLZiLLa has returned. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am not a financial advisor. I am documenting my journey on the evolution of money. I haven't gone live since 2017. We have been making crypto content for 9 years. 9 years. I've been going live since 2017. 9 years. I've been creating crypto content for 9 years. It's been a while. I have been creating crypto content for 9 years. I'd like to welcome everybody to the #1 show in cryptocurrency. And we got a lot to talk about today. And I hate to start it off by saying this is our first show live without Pickle the lover dog. Breaks my heart to report. I think most know that Pickle passed away. It was a very hard 2 weeks. It was a very, very hard 2 weeks. It was a very hard 2 weeks. Very hard 2 weeks. Because basically, like the first 3 days, he like would not move. He was like laying down, but he would try to hop up, and he was like running in place, but like laying down. And then like the 4th day, thank you, I appreciate that. R.I.P. Pickle. And like the 4th or 5th day, he started like moving around a lot, but he was like real incoherent, like restless. Like, you know, he didn't want to sit down. He was just walking in circles around the house, bumping into everything. Because I think he was like confused. We'll talk about that. Zebec is my retirement plan. I'm not a financial advisor. 100K for 100 challenge on Zebec network. We're going to talk about that today. The hidden gem most people are ignoring. We're also going to cover that. Oh, we got some amazing information on Zebec. XRZiLLas, a global movement, XBF. We're going to talk about that. Silver Days? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Silver Days? Have no fear, BuLLZiLLa is here. Okay. Came back. I can't believe it. 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕚, International Bullish Family #1. Member for 37 months. 𝕊𝕚𝕚. Much love, my brother. Thank you so much for the support for the channel. It helps out in a big way. Support like that's able to keep us here for a decade. 9 years making crypto content. 9 years. And I'm telling you, I've met so many amazing people over this decade in cryptocurrency. You know, I want to give Aaron A a shout out. Aaron A, I remember he used to drop super chats all the time. Get Pickle a squeaker, get Pickle this, get Pickle that. The Bullish family showed Pickle a lot of love over the years, and I can't thank you guys enough. You know, Pickle was he was our mascot on this show. When I started making crypto content in 2017, Pickle was here on that first show over live. Pickle was here on that first show. So I said, which was yesterday, April 15th. For those that don't know, April 15th is now National Pickle Day, in remembrance of the greatest crypto mascot to ever live, Pickle the Lover Dog, aka Crypto Dog, 2010 to 2025. Pickle lived 15 years. Oh, I don't know if I should have started with this. I might get upset. At least I can't hear the music with it, because the music makes it sad. Pickle, there's the shark, and they got on that shark right there. That shark got squeakers galore in it. He can knock some squeakers out of that one. Oh, Pickle. Pickle dog. Remember when I was walking Pickle and I was like, oh, this is the dog that walks himself. Okay. I forgot when I showed clips. It also shows the audio. So it breaks my heart to announce Pickle the Lover Dog has passed away at 5 p.m. on April 12th. So he passed away on April 12th. I love you. I miss you. No, I think we might be the first crypto channel with the crypto mascot. I think we were because we started making crypto content in 2017. We started making, thank you, 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕚. I appreciate that. Might be the first crypto channel because we started making crypto content in 2017, correct? So we're like the first XRP channel other than Cobb. No, I think Cobb had a dog. Maybe Cobb had a dog, but you know, Pickle was a part of our show. Pickles was always right here with us. I'm sending out a tweet real quick. Everybody can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. We need some thumbs up love in honor of Pickle. Smash that thumbs up in honor of the Lover Dog, who is no longer with us. Zebec is my retirement plan. Bam. I'm going to show you guys why. ZEBEC is the name. The ticker is ZBCN. And I actually started a new hashtag for 100K challenges. It's hashtag, because I want to start documenting these 100K challenges as far as like always being able to find them. So it's hashtag 100K. Bear with me. What's it? 100K for 100. That's something that fits, that makes it hashtag. Can't put the money sign. So the new hashtags are 100K for 100. Challenges. Changing lives. I gotta get that out the way. Changing lives since 2017. Oh, XBF, XCT, and also don't forget XPM. XP Market, baby. The greatest DeFi platform for XRPL assets. XP Market. Hit link. Smash thumbs up. CKJ Crypto News has returned again. All right, we'll put some. Trump family is all in on crypto. Trump family is all in on crypto. I'm telling you guys, the market is looking beautiful. The market's looking beautiful, Gmail. You know why? Because we got all the opportunities have increased. Let me send that tweet out. DCA Crypto Dave. Crypto Dave in the building. Dave, have I told you lately you're a legend? RIP Pickle, you will be missed. I'm trying to tell you guys, you know how amazing it was to have Pickle for 15 years? 15 years? Like I'm telling you, I know multiple people with the same exact breed dog, and they lived 8 years. And I'm telling you, their dog was going bad at 8 years. Like, could barely walk. Like, the back legs went bad. The dog was, like, wobbling. And this is at 8. 10 years is amazing. Like, Pickle was, like, healthy as a horse all the way up to 15 years. He never even, I mean, don't get me wrong. He had maybe, like, a little bit of issues with his back leg, but not like most dogs. And I was concerned about that, too, because when Pickle was younger, I used to always play this game with him where I would hold the stick up real high, and I would always see how high he could jump. Now, at the same time, I felt like maybe that was bad for his legs. Oh, let me see if I put it back to this. Hold on. But at the same time, I kind of felt like I was exercising his legs too to make him strong. I'll show you what I mean. Here's the picture right here. Like, Pickle had ups. Like, Pickle could jump real high. And I'm telling you guys, another secret to longevity is I would go outside and play with Pickle every single day. I would make sure I run him back and forth for at least an hour a day. Like, where I would say, get the stick. And then he would, like, try to run off and chew it. And I would walk up to him, he'd run to the next spot. And I'd walk over there, and then he'd run to the next spot. So, like, exercise your dog. And another thing is don't overfeed your dog. I know, trust me, they're never full. And you feel bad, like, not giving them treats galore. But I'm telling you, if you really love your animal, if you love your pet, if you love your dog, don't overfeed them. Exercise them. And you'll get a lot of life out of them. Thank you so much, DCA Dave, for the super chat. It helps out the channel in a big way. I appreciate that big time, bro. Much love, Crypto Mark from the UK. Pork Chop Express in the building. Devon NRG. What up, Devon? I'm back, bro. We keep hitting and missing on the phone call. It's my fault. BuLLZiLLa123. Happy Wednesday. Well, I'm happy to be back. The GOAT is back. DCA Crypto, you're a legend, bro. Where's DCA at on here? Let me see. DCA is the man. Let me see. DCA Crypto. Where is DCA Crypto? See, I'm basically using like the StreamYards program, but I got YouTube pulled up right here. I like YouTube also. Let me see if I can pin that. Bam. That's BuLLZiLLa123 giving love to DCA. Thank you big time for the super chat, DCA. I appreciate that big time. Excuse me. I didn't realize when you hit the heart on it, now it says buy your own super chat. That's weird. Buy your own. Rest in peace, Pickle. You'll be missed. Thank you big time, DCA. I appreciate that, bro. Okay. My apologies, guys. We got to get back in the swing of things here. Silver Days, Gmail Brown, 37-month member, highlighted membership message. Much love for that, bro. Thank you, Gmail Brown. Elizabeth, thank you, Elizabeth. NW Pickle, much love to the Pickler. Oh, 68J in the building with the super chat. 68, huh? We're going to Vegas, guys, May 31st. And I guess I don't know if I want to say that. Like, I guess one of my biggest concerns, of course, is what was I going to do with Pickle? Because I'm telling you, matter of fact, me and Jay talked about this on the phone a lot too. It's like Jay had a dog that he was really close to, a husky, and his husky passed away. And, you know, it really affected him big time. I'm telling you guys, you get really close with these pets. Like, I'm telling you, if I go into a store, Pickle would stare. Like, he would stare at the window the whole time until I returned. And, I mean, his legs must have been burning sometimes because he'd be, like, just standing there staring. And he would, like, stare until you come back. Even if I go in the store, come back. And I'm telling you, Pickle will go everywhere with me. Like, if I go to the gym, Pickle goes to the gym. I will just leave the car running, leave the AC on for him. And we're talking 15 years. We're leaving the car running, the AC. And, you know, if it was, like, real hot, you know, I probably wouldn't. I'd wait till, like, later to go to the gym or something. If it was, like, real hot, I wouldn't go to the gym. Because then people see a dog in the car, like, oh, man, this dog is in the car. I'm like, but the car's running, the AC is on. But still, come on, you know I took good care of Pickle. I'm just saying. The GOAT is back. Oh, 6'8" with a super chat. I appreciate that, Jay. Good to see you back live, my brother. Yeah, guys, the first live stream back. I'm telling you, I didn't realize one thing. I kind of thought that, like, the first 3 days Pickles was down. I thought like it'd be a 3-day process. I thought like, okay, he's not eating. He stopped drinking. Even when I made the one live stream and said he was starting to drink, like he wasn't drinking out of the bowl per se. I found a technique to get him to drink water. What I would do, because he was laying down, I would just lift his lip up and I would pour like some drops in his mouth, and he would actually drink it as I poured it into his mouth. So I think that's what kind of brought him back, is when I found out a way to give him water. Because the next day he started like walking around the house, and then I got a video where we went to the beach. I went to the beach with him like maybe a day before he died, and he was walking. And believe it or not, guys, he would pee a lot in the house, and that's why I was at a different house. And I bought like these carpets and stuff, but he never did the number 2 in the house, which was amazing. But then one day when we went out to the beach, he actually used the bathroom outside. I was like so shocked, but I was actually holding his head up. I was like holding him while he was using the bathroom, but I guess he turned into like an old dog really, really fast. Not real fast, believe it or not. He had like this whole 15 years of young dog, like, you know, like in good shape as far as thank you, Jay, for the super chat. Good to see you back live, my brother. RIP Pickle. Prayers are with you. We'll have a toast to Pickle at our 2025 XRP Las Vegas. Yeah, guys, we're going to Vegas May 31st. And that's what I was saying. One of my biggest concerns was, what was I going to do with Pickle? Because one thing, him being old, like, of course you can get somebody to watch him or a friend, but at the same time, I don't know, I just think like he's so used to being with me every single day. In the back of my mind, I was like, man, maybe I'll drive to Vegas and just take Pickle with me. But, you know, I Lord only knows how long that drive would have been. So now I guess I'm not going to have to find a babysitter for Pickle. Because I guess Pickle is, I guess he's in doggy Valhalla. It's Valhalla, you know, so they call it on Vikings heaven. On Vikings, they call it heaven Valhalla. So Pickle's in Valhalla. And there's bone trees, but plenty of bones. Matter of fact, the love actually was overwhelming. I got to show you guys real quick. I'll show you guys real quick. The family did come out in full effect. Here's right here. Okay, 340 likes on that one. So there was a lot of love for Pickle. 340, 24 retweets. I said the greatest dog to ever live. And I mean, just the love in the comments. Mr. Zam, my deepest condolences. Mr. Zam, thank you. Jay Kills showed up. Jay Kills knows Pickle very well. Steak and Bake Team Green. I think Steak and Bake. I think Steak and Bake is here too. What up, Steak? My heart goes out. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, it was a hell of a 2 weeks. Shout out to Lloyd Mitchell. I appreciate that, Lloyd. Crypto View, he'll be in Vegas. Darby, I remember Darby from back in the day. Oh, Chip, here goes Chip and Jeff. Oh, Bulls Barbie Taylor, I haven't seen her in a while. CKJ, sorry for your loss. Ripple Wells, we know Ripple Wells. Elmo. Oh, Lady E came out. Breaks my heart. I know, guys. I'm telling you, it's so sad. Oh, Dipito. Thank you, Dipito. Elizabeth. Michelle XRP. There's a certain one I'm looking for. It's kind of interesting. Dumb Money. He got his dogs. I couldn't imagine having 3 dogs. Like, one dog was a handful. Imagine having multiple dogs. Like, whoa. Is anybody out there got multiple dogs? Rest in peace, Pickle. See you in heaven. Yeah. Protein 40, thank you. Crypto, Auntie Val. Oh, Angelica. Oh, Justin Crypto. Crypto Trooper. Mike's Crypto. 68J. 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 RIP Pickle. Vic. There's one that oh, there's one that Venture put on I wanted to show you guys. I thought it was really interesting. XRP Venture. Let me see where Venture went. If I go to Venture, maybe I go to his replies. Remember XRP Venture, big time supporter. Sometimes you just have to run to the Father. Pickle's very, okay, so, oh, here it is right here. I kind of like this one. Check this out. So basically, Pickle going up the steps to heaven, and you know, Pickle's like, feels like he's home. He's embraced. Pickle got embraced. So excited. Pickle's happy. Being loved. Pickle's waiting for me. And I believe that maybe in like somebody passes away, it might be like, even though I might be here 40 more years, the Pickle might be 2 minutes. Like, you know, he'll see me in 2 minutes versus our 40 years here on Earth. It could be like that. I think it could be like that. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Gmail Brown, thank you big time for that. XRP Million, love for Pickle the Lover Dog. Pickle the Love. Guys, I mean, come on. Pickle was a big part of our show. Like, I'm like, oh, come on, Pickle. Tell him, Pickle. You know, like every time we did something big, like Pickle was always there involved. Big Bodo Gains with the super chat. ZBCN to the moon. And that's the theme of today's show. We're about to get to that right now. I was just giving Pickle a little love. Because I think we all know Pickle. Pickle was like our buddy. Our mascot for 9 years. 9 years. Pickle was on this show longer than most dogs live. Like, that's amazing. Big Bodo, thank you so much for the super chat. It helps out the channel in a big way. Team Green, Bullish Lauren, I do that with my dog too. Take her with me everywhere and leave her in the car running. Yeah, a couple times. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the thing is what people don't understand is, like, whenever I try to leave Pickle home before, like, he jumped out the window. Like, Pickle does not want to be home by himself. He gets bad anxiety. So it could be a hot day and the AC's running and people are like, oh, your dog is in the car. Well, trust me, this dog wants to be with me versus left at home. And that's what they don't understand. Of course, I'm going to leave the AC running and all that. Or if I have to go in the stores, they're going to be really quick. Trust me. I mean, I've spoiled Pickle. I wouldn't do nothing crazy like that. Thank you, average card collector. I appreciate that. It feels so good to be back, guys. I guess thank you so much for the super chat, Jay. It helps out the channel in a big way. Guys, me and 68 are hosting the biggest event in the history of humanity in Las Vegas, May 31st. May 31st. Much love, Crypto Girl. Thank you so much. May 31st, guys. Tickets almost sold out. $40 in advance, $50 at the door. And me and Jay will be live this Saturday to talk about that. And I think we're doing some giveaways this Saturday. So make sure you guys subscribe, smash that thumbs up, hit your notification bell. When we go live Saturday, you could be a winner. DCA Crypto. What 68 say? Good to see you back live. RIP Pickle, prayers. Prayers are with you. We'll have a toast to Pickle at our 2025 Las Vegas meetup. You got that right. I can't wait. Shout out to Lloyd. Lloyd. Look at Lloyd's emoji right there. Good God. Lloyd got the baddest emoji in crypto. I got to pin that on YouTube side. What does it pin on YouTube even though you pin it on StreamYards? Let me just take a quick look. No, I could just, and M still pinned. Okay, we can pin it right there. Lloyd, you are an extension of Pickle now. He will continue to live through you just as you are sharing him with us. Lloyd, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much for that. I love your emoji. And thank you for your membership, too. XRP Rebel, long time no see, bro. How you been? I remember Pickle being sick back when you found a Lodestar 3. Yeah, guys, you know what's crazy about Pickle? Pickle had like 9 lives. I'm telling you, I thought Pickle was going to die a couple different times. One time, right around Lodestar time, he was real sick, and he didn't move for 3 days. Either didn't drink, didn't move, anything. And then one morning, he just like got up and he started wobbling. He wobbled out the door, used the bathroom, and he came back. And I was like, whoa. And this was like well after 8 years. I'm like, man, this dog's amazing. And believe it or not, guys, you know what's crazy is after he wouldn't move for 3 days and he stopped eating and drinking, but then he started like walking around the house a lot after that, but he still wouldn't eat or drink. And it was like maybe day 8. And I'm like, man, I think Pickle might come back. And I'm like, if Pickle make a comeback, people is not going to believe that he was sick, because I missed all them days. And guys, I'm telling you, you know what happened was a lot of the time throughout the day, he would just sit and stare at me and he was okay. But as soon as the nighttime came and time to go to sleep, like he wanted to jump up and like start like being restless and stuff. So I've been up and down with him all night for like almost 2 weeks. So it's been like a very rough 2 weeks on me as far as like not being able to sleep, getting up early, like not really sleeping, staying up with him, comforting him. But I figured that's the least I could do, is make his last days comfortable as possible. XRP Rebel, I remember when Pickle being sick back when he found Lodestar 3. So he got another 5 years. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, I remember like a couple different times. The one time we were talking about it, he was riding in the car, and I was like, man, the way he's looking out the window, I'm not sure if like something's not right. And somebody was like, he ain't got much longer left. And that was like 6 years ago. So Pickle kept on defying all the odds. Thank you, big time, DCA. I appreciate that. And Big Bodo. Pickle beat all the odds. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Talk to your boys. Mr. Zam is steak and bake. It's their fault. XBF, IBF to the win. Guys, you know nothing about the market. Okay, so the market may be down a little bit. It's because Pickle's no longer with us. Or it's because CKJ hasn't been able to stream. And I always notice that when I'm not here, the market does go down a little bit. But now that I'm back, guess what? I'm thinking the bulls are going to come running back. What you think, Elizabeth? Yes, he did. Brave dog for sure. Hey, guys, make sure you join our XRZiLLa Telegram. All right, so. Oh, Pickle. I guess last part about that real quick, guys, is I just got to add this to it. The story about Pickle is 15 years ago, and like I always said, I would never own a dog, because I remember a dog bit my mom when I was younger, and I think that mortified me, because I remember the dog bit her, and the guy was like, oh, the dog is friendly. And next thing you know, the dog just jumped up and bit her right in the leg. And then I remember looking at her leg and shit, like these, like you could see the holes where the dog bit her, and she was like screaming. And like I just really like scared me because I was like a little kid, and I remember her just being scared and yelling and screaming in pain, and the dog bit her, and it was actually a Doberman. That's why I really don't like Dobermans. Doberman, I don't know. Shout out to anybody got Doberman. I don't know. I mean, them dogs just, I don't know. Anyway, I was like, I'm never gonna own a dog. But then one day, I went in this guy's house, and he had the dog in the cage, which was Pickle. And he had like poop in there, and the dog was skinny as hell. Like he wasn't feeding him in there or anything. I'm like, why do you even got this dog if you're not like taking care of him? That's weird. So I was like, man, give me the dog. That's how bad I felt, so bad for him. I was like, give me the dog. I'll take him home, fatten him up, feed him, find a home for him. And like I say, threw up in the car on the ride home. I took him home, gave him a bath out back, and he came in the house and jumped right on the couch like he was home. And I guess he felt he was home. He was home. And that was 15 years ago. So shout out to Lloyd. That was 15 years ago, and I ended up keeping Pickle for 15 years. Like, wow, I'm like shocked. I'm telling you guys, it's really weird without Pickle here, because like when you first wake up, you think, oh, it's time to take out Pickle, but he's not here. When you first wake up, you're like, oh, it's time to take out Pickle. but not Pickle's not here. So I'm gonna have to get used to that. And last thing, I know I said this already, but I want you guys to know that April 15th is now National Pickle Day. Can you see that? I don't think you can. Let me see. April 15th is now National Pickle Day, in remembrance of the greatest crypto mascot to ever live, Pickle the Lover Dog, aka Crypto Dog. You know what? I'm telling you, if you hit this hashtag on Pickle, Pickle got his own hashtag for years. Pickle the Lover Dog. Look, that's May 5th, 2021. Like he rolled right over and wanted some love. Oh, I'm telling Pickle, good call. He made me a Dogecoin call. Oh, Pickle got a crystal ball. That's what I just said. 6, 2022. So Pickle's own hashtag. I remember 68J showing us on his show about, Pickle don't like banks. Pickle don't like banks. Pickle don't like banks. All right. So you guys get that. Oh. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am BuLLZiLLa, the hidden gem hunter, the portfolio melter. I've been melting portfolios since 2017. John Edwards, CKJ, I'm sorry, my brother. Pickle is a legend, and he had a wonderful life living with you. Yeah, I spoiled Pickle, that's for sure. And he actually helped me out a lot, too, because, like I said, sometimes you have to take the dog out. You got to get up early. You got to exercise him, which, in return, you exercise yourself. So, it's kind of like that. You go hand in hand with the dog. Whoa, Lloyd, the bullish member, says we have 7 dogs living with us. I work for them. Yeah, that makes about sense. 7 dogs. Holy moly, I couldn't imagine that. Bullish Bird, much love, bro. Thank you so much. 7 dogs. What kind of dogs you got? Animals are in heaven. Gmail Brown, you got that right. There's got to be a reason that dogs are like so compatible with a human as far as like protecting you, watching you. Like, you ever notice, like, if you have a dog, you could be going 10 minutes. You come back in that door, he's like so excited. Oh my God, you're back. You're back. I never thought you were coming back. They act like you never was coming back. They're so excited. Like, oh my God, you're back. Oh my, I missed you. I missed you so much. And that's kind of like what they be saying when you walk in the door. They'd be so happy. And you're like, whoa, I was only gone for a few minutes. Yeah, Dobermans are scary. They even look scary, LG. Anybody else that got Doberman? Echo Bello, I still miss my dog today. He lived 14 years. He was an angel. He saved me from a fire when I was just a puppy. Wow. Wow. That's what I'm telling you guys, man. It's amazing about them dogs. Like, I was watching this one show, and I guess, they trained a dog. Maybe lady was about to have a seizure or something. And the dog knows you're about to have a seizure before you have it. And he hurry up and runs to get to the refrigerator and opens the refrigerator and gets her a water bottle. And, like, matter of fact, he makes her lay down. The dog makes her lay down so she don't fall. I'm like, whoa, no way. So dogs are, like, super smart. Surprised they can't talk. They should. That'd be wild. Much love to Eco Bello's dog. 14 years, saved her from a fire when he was just a puppy. Yeah, big time pain, that's for sure. Like, whoa. I'm telling you, I cried like a baby like the first day. Like the first day, I was like, Cry like a baby the first day, of course. Matter of fact, I'll show you the last thing, we'll move on. Because this might be it. Let me see. Actually, it was very out back. I'm not going to talk about the I guess there's different. I don't know where it's at. Just this one. I hope Pickle up a nice little funeral. All right, we're going to move on. So thank you guys for all the love for Pickle. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am BuLLZiLLa, the hidden gem hunter, the portfolio melter. Smash some likes for the legend CKJ in memory of Pickles. Yeah, can we get some love for the lover? Can we get some thumbs up or some hearts? What is it on YouTube? What is it? Thumbs up love. Can we get 100 thumbs up? Clay Van Ness, thank you. Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. All right, we're gonna knock out some news. Let me see. Let me scan this real quick first. Guys, I'm telling you, something big. Steak and bake. Team Green, something big is coming down the pike for XBF. Something big is coming down the pipe for XRZiLLas. I thought it would have been already here today. But probably by tonight or tomorrow, something big is cooking with XBF. I'll tell you guys that. I don't think this is where I showed this. It's free traveling on now. And I'm as free as a bird. You know, I had to play the Free Bird song. Let me see. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? Look how happy Pickle was. Come on, that's a happy dog. He loved his duck. Remember when it was like a big thing with Ripple, get your ducks in order, and Pickle would carry his duck everywhere he went. He loved that duck. Traveling on. He loved riding the cars. That was his favorite. Look, he's smiling. He's like, let's ride. He loved going to the beach. Pickle loved to love. He was a lover. So you guys get that. All right, I'll move on. My apologies. Yeah, I gotta be quick because I think Jay goes live at 3 anyway. Shout out to the #1 space to be on Sunday, SpaceX Live, hosted by Team Green and Mr. Zam. And they've been doing amazing spaces, guys, as far as every Sunday at 12. They have a space. I think that was Friday at 6. Was it Tuesday? Friday? Sunday at 12, and Friday at 6, I believe. Can we get that schedule, Team Green, for the space? Oh, this is when I was at the beach with Pickle right here. Watch, this is Pickle the day before he passed away. He was walking around the beach right here. Watch this. He's in this video. I swear he's in this video. I can swear Pickle was in that video. He's in one of these videos. Guess I had to show it later. I'll show it later. We'll do something later. Yeah, Pickle was walking around the beach with me the day before he passed away. I mean, he was like limping a little bit, but he was still getting it. XCT. I know I'm upset because actually I missed Tails. I think Tails was live last night. And Tails did a show last night. I can't believe I missed that. So we'll cover that in a moment. Yeah, Mr. Zam, I'm back. Lord, you got the baddest emoji in crypto, bro. The XBF emoji. Something big is coming down the pipe for XBF, XRZiLLas. The XRZiLLa family, the global movement. Yeah, Freebird, Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner, Freebird. Guys, I remember the first time I went to this event called Firefly, and Leonard Skinner was there, and I could not believe it. And because they're from Jacksonville, Florida, and they did the Freebird song. That's like the baddest song out, like the baddest song ever. And I was like, whoa, like they were playing the Freebird, and I didn't even know they were going to be there. All of a sudden, you're like, whoa, they started playing that. I'm free as a bird. Yeah, like, oh my, I couldn't believe I got to see them at the concert, because it wasn't like just them. It was like a 3-day concert, and they had like multiple stages and multiple acts. So it was like amazing to see them perform that. And I was like, whoa. And then if I'm not mistaken, then they also do that other song. Oh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Yeah, don't they do that song too, right? That's Leonard Skinner too, right? Oh, that smell. And that's when everybody fired up. I said, all right. So I was like, ooh, that smell. Anyway, am I correct about that? I could be wrong. Much love, Lloyd. You're a legend, dude. All right. Let's get some news out the way. First thing I want to talk about. Let's start with the XP market. Shout out to XP market, the baddest DeFi platform on the planet, where you get all your XRPL assets like XBF, XCT, XTALES, DSP, AICAT, 𝕝𝕚𝕨. I'm just trying to think if I'm missing any. But they said XP market 4 hours ago says no one holds us back. And I agree, guys. I'm telling you, one thing I've noticed about the morale is like when the market consolidates or corrects, let's check the prices. I'll pull it back up yet. Is people do get kind of upset. But I guess how can you have joy without pain? Because when the market's on fire, we are really excited. So I guess when the market's not on fire, you can be maybe sad. But when the market's not on fire, I look at it like more of an opportunity. Like, do we all have a million Zebec yet? Not yet. So I'm not ready. I still need to get my millions Zebec. I'm still working on it. And right now you can get 100K Zebec for $87. Like, whoa. I remember paying 200. Anyway, so that's $87 per 100K Zebec. And Zebec is my retirement plan. I'm not a financial advisor. No, guys, I'm telling you, there's some big things cooking behind the scenes with Zebec, which I'm going to, you know what we should do though? I want to look at least at the top 10 to see what's going on. I think it went straight to Zebec anyway though. Okay. How can I go to the top 10 if we're already on Zebec? Okay, here we go. Oh my God, $80,000 for a Bitcoin. That's amazing. I mean, that's not even amazing because really that's high as hell because really Bitcoin was just $3,000. So if you look at it, Bitcoin is $83,000. Like, you know how hard it would be to get a Bitcoin right now? $80,000. Most people might not never own a Bitcoin now. When we clearly had a chance to own a Bitcoin in 2017 or 2019, I think that's when Bitcoin dropped to 3,500 in 2019. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. I just want people to see like, whoa. And they're calling for 200K on Bitcoin easily. And I think easily. Okay, so 2017 Bitcoin was $1,000. Imagine that. Oh my God, we should have bought 10 Bitcoins. But you know, we ended up crushing it more on 100K challenges. So 2017. Yeah, that's what I remember too. Bitcoin was like, I was shocked. Bitcoin went from $2,000 to like 10,000, almost 20. When Bitcoin hit almost $20,000, we were shocked. I was like, damn, Bitcoin is $20,000. Like, whoa. And then after that, it consolidated like crazy. Right there, 2019, it dropped down to 3,500. Right here, third. This is when I actually looked 3,400. This is when I did have a whole Bitcoin. Right when Bitcoin dropped from maybe 10,000 to 3,000, I said, oh, I got to get a Bitcoin. And you guys remember when we was like on a campaign for Bitcoin, and we actually ended up getting the whole Bitcoin. And then it went up to 10,000 and traded sideways. And I was like, man, and we made some money because, right, we paid 3,000, then it went to 10,000. So that was like $8,000 we made. So I was like, man, should we diversify this Bitcoin or should we just ride Bitcoin to success? And I was like, man, maybe we'll diversify it. And that's when we started doing like a lot of the 100K challenges. Yeah, that's just 2019. And then we had a massive bull run in 2021. Okay, why is this not even showing past 2020 on the all chart? Maybe, okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's been a wild ride with Bitcoin. So 10,000 started trading sideways right there. We diversified it. Yeah, and then Bitcoin shot to 60,000 for a while. Then dipped again to 30,000. Okay, now I remember back in maybe 2022 when Bitcoin dropped back to around 10,000, and I was like really pissed about that because I was like, man, I got to get a Bitcoin again. Because around 10,000, I knew it was going to be like the last time you ever see a price that good for Bitcoin. So it was around 10,000, 16,000, under 20,000. And then it rocketed to what? 106,000. And now they're calling for a $200,000 Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million probably. And at the same time, people understand that, oh yeah, Z is ready. Up to 3 million Zebec, bro. You're going to make some serious money on that, bro. Guys, because you know how you break it down for the 100K challenges. And this is why, and this is another thing that upsets me about society, is just how like people don't really have a lot of money. As far as like, you know, I was thinking about this morning, how like, I think Trump, and in my opinion, it's the greatest thing that ever happened to the presidency. Because like, look at all the stuff he's exposing and the corruption in the government as far as the wasteful spending. And then if you kind of think about it, look at all that money being wasted all around the world. And look how many people are starving or broke or living check to check right here in the USA. Like poverty is at an all-time high, anxiety is at an all-time high, depression is at an all-time high. Like it should not be like this. Like companies are making billions of dollars. Like I seen the one thing on Double T where they're like every major brand comes from China, whether it's Nike, Prada, Gucci, whatever you're buying comes from China. They pay 1/10 of the actual cost of that product. So just say, for example, if, you know, Nikes are $150, they're paying $5 to $10, probably not even that to make that. And then the markup is $100. And the guy that probably owned Nike probably bought a mansion. The general manager at Nike probably bought a mansion. Like, why are individuals buying mansions off of products they're selling when people are starving? That blows me away. I'm not going to get into that topic, but so that's why I started issuing 100K challenges. Like my brother Yazid got 3 million because we want to up the ante a little bit on the 100K challenge on Zebec. So I'm just going to go to Zebec again real quick, because basically on every 100K challenge, guys, we issue, every penny is going to be $1,000 profit. Yep. I'm telling you guys, when CKJ returns, the market turns green. I bring the bulls back. Everybody knows that too. So when this hits 1 cent, that's going to be 1,000, 2 cent, 2,000 for $87 per 100K on crypto.com and Uphold. And I'm telling you guys, Solana is cooking some big things. There's some big things happening with Visa runs on Zebec. Oh, you guys are going to FOMO into Zebec today. I'm going to show you in a few moments. I got to speed this up. But the thing is, if you have 1 million Zebec, if you got 1 million Zebec, every penny is going to be $10,000 profit. That is like so hard to believe. Like every penny. So 1 cent is going to be 10. That's going to be sick. Yeah, I see it's going to make sick money. If you think about it, if he said, okay, he says he has 3 million. So figure every penny, if you got 1 million Zebec, every penny it goes up is going to be $10,000 profit. So 1 cent, 10,000, 2 cent, 20,000, 3 cent, 30,000. But imagine if you got 3 million. So you're telling me for every penny, he's going to make $30,000 profit? So 1 cent, 30,000, 2 cent, 60,000. If Zebec hits 3 cent, Yazid is going to have $90,000. And 1 million Zebec is only $800 right now. So you can get 3 million Zebec for under 3,000. It could be the biggest opportunity of your life. I'm going to show you guys why right now. Shout out to Jetpack. Oh, Jetpack is on fire. Jetpack is in our Telegram. Make sure you join our International Bullish Family Telegram, guys. Jetpack has a lot of good news in here. And you know what's crazy? Paul Barrett. I like Paul Barrett. I like the way he presents himself. I like the show. But I'm telling you, this guy's covering like everything I've covered back years ago. As far as well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna get into that topic. I'm talking about as far as the Ryan Zagone information he uncovered. Like I tracked Ryan Zagone down, which was the Ripple legal department back in the day. But anyway, Jetpack said Paul Barron with yet another ETF filing for Solana, now by Fidelity, which Fidelity's been mining Bitcoin and Ethereum since I've been in crypto in 2017. So that's why I always knew Bitcoin and Ethereum would do well, just because Fidelity was mining it. How does this affect projects like Zebec? Well, if there's going to be a Solana ETF, Solana runs on Zebec. How does this affect projects like Zebec Network, not only on Solana blockchain, but also partnered with Visa? Visa also runs on Zebec. Streaming payments. Check this out. SEC acknowledges Fidelity, Solana. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's kind of like back in the day when they would never mention Ripple, but they would mention Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was like the poster child for crypto. As far as I'm concerned, Solana can be the poster child for Zebec. Solana's crushing it. They're doing the ETF. The transactions are fast. I actually issued the 10 Solana challenge, 10 for 100. But Fidelity is back in Solana. Zebec runs on Solana. ETF filing for Solana. So you guys are getting that. And the Solana ETF could provide significant benefits to projects like Zebec Network. You know what I just said there? Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens, but I don't get to show you guys what I'm showing. I hate when that happens. Where's it at? Okay. So now you guys can see it. Okay, I believe you can see it now. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jetpack right here. Shout out to Jetpack. He's in our Telegram. He's a legend. Well, Paul Barron with yet another ETF filing for Solana. Now by Fidelity. How does this affect projects like Zebec Network? It's going to affect them in a big way. I'll show you why. Solana ETF traded fund could provide significant benefit to projects like Zebec Network by enhancing the Solana ecosystem with visibility, liquidity, and accessibility to Zebec Network, which operates within the Solana blockchain and focuses on decentralized payment infrastructure. That's what I'm saying too, guys, because, like, don't get me wrong, I love memes, I love innovation, but at the same time, my most bullish aspect has always been on who moves money. Like XRP moves money. So that's why I was super bullish on XRP and not bullish on banks, bullish on XRP, because they're making money move more efficiently. Now, Zebec is going to make money move more efficiently as far as like your payroll. Like, people are going to be paid by the second and by the minute. You're going to be able to look at your phone and see you're making 5 seconds, whatever. You know, if you're making $20 an hour, whatever, divide that by 60 minutes, it's going to show you, but you're going to make money by the minute with crypto, because now payments are real time. Help projects like Zebec Network, which operates on Solana, increase capital flows to Solana. The Solana ETF would allow traditional investors to gain exposure to SOL, Solana's native crypto, without needing to directly purchase or manage the crypto asset. This was a big thing back in the day with Ripple too. People didn't realize back in the day when Ripple Earthport was acquired by Visa, I believe, and Earthport ran on Ripple, and they even made a statement they would do a XRP transaction for you, and you didn't have to hold the XRP. So they're already running scenarios where they're using XRP, even if you're not holding XRP. And that's how it's going to be in the future. People are going to be using XRP and not even know it. It's going to be individuals like me, you, and Bradley C, who are going to benefit, because we know about Zebec. We know what it's doing. We know what's going on. Now, you guys can't hear this. I'm going to have to figure out how to play the clip. I know it's possible because Jay does it. But Paul Barron is talking about Visa and Zebec. I'll tell you what he says. Okay. Visa expands stablecoin settlement to merchant acquirers. Now, this is why this is big. Following a Crypto.com issuer pilot, Visa expands stablecoin settlement capabilities with Circle USDC. Now, come on, guys. Circle interviewed the founder of Zebec. I'm telling you, Zebec is the middleman in between Visa and Solana. Circle, Zebec. I'm telling you guys, Zebec is a big deal. USDC is a big deal. Adding a pilot with merchant acquires WorldPay, utilizing the Solana blockchain. The more they utilize Solana, the more they're going to use Zebec or bring more exposure to Zebec. I agree. What Paul Barron just said is basically anytime you got Visa entering into a partnership with a crypto company, it's a big deal because like Visa already has the rails set up globally to move money. Now Visa is adding cryptos to make that money move more efficiently. And one of those is Solana and USDC. Visa's already moved millions of USDC. That's what I'm saying, guys. I uncovered back in the day when Coinbase went live with the Visa card. I was like overjoyed when that happened because you really couldn't spend your crypto before that. I mean, you can wire it back to yourself, different things, buy things. But as far as like going to the store, swiping your Visa card and using your XRP or your XLM or whatever crypto you wanted, I was like, whoa. And I remember it was a big deal because Visa had to update their cards for crypto. So it was like a big change to their system they had to update because there was still a double spending issue. As far as when Coinbase first went live with the Visa cards, the cards were being charged twice, which was a problem with moving money as smooth as the email. You couldn't really determine who was the owner of it. So they've worked out that kink. And actually, Visa took fault. They tried to blame Coinbase. It was a big thing back in the day. But it was even bigger to me that Coinbase and Visa were arguing whose fault was it for the double spending. But it was really, we're using cryptocurrency now. Woo! Very big deal. Visa net. Okay. Okay, Visa owns Circle account. Visa can manage settlement payouts in USDC to WorldPay. This is what I'm saying, guys. There's going to be a connection with Circle and Zebec and USDC to WorldPay, who can then route these payments in USDC to their end merchants. Adding support for the Solana blockchain network, Visa looked to expand this capability to additional clients. There has been a significant demand to leverage newer, high-performance blockchains that can send and receive stablecoins with higher speed and lower cost. This makes Visa one of the first major payment companies at scale to directly utilize Solana, which is still a big deal. I issued the 10 Solana challenge. People hated on Solana big time. I said get 10 for 100. 10 for 100. And then it went to $2,600 for 10. That was a big call. Guys, I'm telling you, I've been crushing calls since 2017. I'm blessed. Big time blessed. My dog lived 15 years. That's blessed. You got your dog, and he was healthy to the day he died. As far as like, we were just playing 6 like last week. Well, it did take like almost 10 days from the past, which I was kind of shocked. I thought it was going to last like 3 days. And then 5-6 days, I thought he would battle back. And then like 10, 11 days, he started, you could just tell, like, he wasn't eating still. And I knew, like, if you're not eating and you're not drinking by yourself, like, that can't be good. But at the same time, I was like, man, one of the hardest decisions that I was thinking is, like, which I don't really want to talk about it. Like, I was talking to Jay about it on the phone as far as, like, you know, Jay had a husky that was in pain. And sometimes you don't want your dog to be in pain. So you do have to make hard decisions, which I couldn't see myself really doing that. So I'm like, man, maybe he'll just go peacefully or something, because I just can't picture taking my dog somewhere. I'm like, okay, like, yeah, you know, like, that's gotta be one of the hardest things ever. But at the same time, it's harder to sit and watch your dog in pain. So I can understand, you know, why somebody would, I guess I had to say the word, euthanize the dog or wherever the word is. But, you know, that's a very hard decision. But at the same time, I kept on looking at it like myself. I was like, man, if I'm old and I can't eat or drink and I started using the bathroom on myself. Like, of course, somebody pulled the plug. Like, I wouldn't, I would not expect y'all to leave me like that. So to make the decision for Pickle, it's like if you would do it for yourself, then you would have to do it for your dog. But at the same time, man, it was like hard. But I was like, man, he's gonna make a comeback. So, can Zebec protocol, a Web3 solution built on Solana blockchain, popularize global adoption of crypto payments? Yes, it can. Shout out to Jetpack, you're on fire, bro. In the complex landscape of modern economy and traditional cash delivery, instant delivery, transaction model is no longer sufficient to meet market demand, particularly in the case of continuous product and services such as video, music, and labor. In this context, the concept of streaming payments has emerged. I'm telling you guys, this has been a big thing since, as far as like, okay, I think Zebec is like the next big attempt at, because the thing is, streaming payments is going to be big. Now, are we going to hit with Zebec? I believe so. Because the reason I say this is because back in the day, Ripple tried the same thing. And they tried it with the program called Coil. And basically, and I thought Coil was a really good idea. But it was more or less geared towards specific companies versus a broader scale like what Zebec is doing. So say, for example, what Coil wanted to do was, okay, like say Time Magazine, like if you instead of buying a whole prescription of Time Magazine, which was $20 a month, $30 a month, and you see one article that interests you, you can read just that article and you would stream money to them as you read that article. So why pay for the whole subscription when you can just maybe pay 20 cents or 40 cents for that article, which I thought was a good idea. I actually subscribed to Coil. I don't think I got it up here no more. I think I uninstalled it now, Coil, because I think Ripple closed Coil down too, just because it didn't really get popular. But somebody remember Coil. And Joe Katz always talks about streaming payments and why can't you get paid directly? Even Brad Garlinghouse talks about it. So I think Zebec is doing it the right way. I'm not saying Ripple was doing it the wrong way, but they were more or less geared towards like trying to get companies to sign on particularly to stream a payment for a service. When they're already trying to sell you the whole service for $30, why try to give you like, I'll give it to them for 20 cents. So, but as far as streaming the payment or streaming payroll to you, that's kind of a little bit different. Guys, can we get 333 thumbs up? I'm here to report. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dexter Allen. Yeah, guys, I'm here to report for everybody just tuning into. Pickle, the lover dog, is no longer with us. That breaks my heart so much. 15 years. As a matter of fact, Pickle would be always the one like, Pickle ready to go outside, because he would always come over here and tell me it was time to go out. So shout out to Jetpack. Really good information, Jetpack. Looks like Ondo Finance is running for Binance listing. If this happens, what does this mean for projects like Zebec, which is not only partnered with Ondo, but also in its ecosystem? I'm going to have to do some research on Ondo. I do see a lot of people talking about Ondo. And if it ties to Zebec, I guess I can do more research on it. This is pretty interesting. BNB chain executes 31st token burn. I had to check that out. Guys, it shocked me when they first launched BNB token. And I issued the 100 BNB challenge for 400. It was $4 per BNB. Now BNB 700 each. But anyway, CZ said he was going to burn half the supplies of BNB, which in the beginning, that sounded like a great idea. Oh, yeah, we're going to be deflationary. We're going to burn half the BNB tokens. But I'm telling you, you know how much this burn was probably worth? Probably $1 billion burn. Yeah, right here, watch. BNB chain has completed its 31st. This is why don't they, like, my thing about this is like, come on. Okay, we started off with the burn idea. But we're going to burn 1.57 million BNB tokens, which was 916 million when there's poverty in the streets and people are starving. Like, come on, CZ, cancel them burns and let's feed the hungry. Let's do something better with that money now, bro. BNB is worth way more than we thought. We crushed it. You're making money. You're a billionaire. Why can't we stop these burns and give this money to the poor or hungry or something? So BNB chain has completed its 31st quarterly burn. Oh my God. Removing 1.57 million BNB tokens, which I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it deflationary, less BNB, more value. But come on, I think at this point, we're just throwing away money now. removing 1.57 million BNB tokens valued at 916 million. This event is part of the BNB's deflationary mechanism, which aims to reduce the total supply of BNB to 100 million. That's what I'm saying. They started out with 200 million. Damn, you realize what BNB might go to? If they're going to go to 100 million, there's 21 million Bitcoins. We're talking BNB could go in the thousands. Which I told everybody back in the day. I said BNB is going to go to 1,000. I told everybody that. 1,000, 5,000, something like that. And we're right on track. This event is part of the BNB's deflationary mechanism, which aims to reduce the total supply of BNB to 100 million. With this burn, the total number of BNB token now stands at 140 million. Good God. So we're going to do a burn every quarter. We burned 60 million. Man, CZ should say, listen, this last 40 million we're going to burn every quarter. Let's do something better with this money. Like give it to the hungry or give it to the poor. It blows me away about things in life. I don't really want to get into that right now. It's like a whole nother thing I can complain about. But BNB burned. Oh, CZ, what CZ moved to Dubai? Oh, CZ follows me. CZ follows me. He knows CZ knows I made BNB popular. I actually issued the BNB challenge. CZ moved to Dubai. BNB burn update. 60 million BNB burned. 34 billion in value. Yeah, they burned $34 billion so far. That's more than a GPD of 100 nations like Iceland, Nepal, and Georgia. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. Let's do something with this money. What's your thoughts on that? Should we continue them burns, or do you think they could use the money for something more useful? Oh, Lloyd, I was thinking that too. Yeah, they have services that will come to your home. Another thing I was thinking, when I talked to the vet, they were like $500. Like they want to charge you $500 to take your dog out. Like $500. Not only am I in pain because my dog is not doing well, then you want to like hit my wallet hard too, like 500. And then like they have all these other options. You know, you can put his paw in the clay and get him cremated if you want, and get the mural and you know, it blows me away how everything is, they try to make money off of you. Like it blows me away that people's electric will get cut off. It blows me away that people are hungry. It blows me away that there's poverty in San Francisco. Like the streets are lined up with, you know, poverty. Like get out. Like what's the problem here? And you know what the problem is like we haven't had a president like Trump. Like we've never had a real politician who ever really would expose what's going on in the world. Like as far as like, look at all the wasteful spending. Look at the way the system is designed. I believe that every person should have something in their yard that powers your own house, that we can build ourselves. Like we should never have to pay for electric. Like that's crazy. I also believe that any natural resources found on the earth should belong to all humans. As far as like, I see they're cutting these marble slabs in Nevada or somewhere, and a company owns that, and the family's worth $1 billion. How can one family own marble? Like God made that marble. Or a family owns a diamond mine. Like God made them diamonds. That should be all our diamonds. It should be all our oil. Them oil-rich countries, that should be our oil too. All natural resources should be divided amongst all humans. And I'm not saying that we should lay back and collect a check either. Maybe we should go work in the oil mine for 30 days. Every other month we have to go work there or something. Or, you know, we have to go work at the marble factory for 2 weeks straight. Or then you have to go here and work for 2 weeks. Like you should do something also, but at the same time, I think natural resources could take care of a lot of humans. Instead of family having $1 billion and, oh, they just bought a $20 million mansion. Oh, and he bought a $10 million yacht. Like, get out of here. All right, let me see. Oh, my God. Yeah, I went way over. Let me see. I have a Doberman. Bag of bear. I'm ready when it's speed to show up. 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and I'm going to get out of here because I think Jay goes live at 3. Bag of bear says, I have a Doberman, 14 months old. I have 2 dog previous, miniature pincher, and a black lab. Doberman, the smartest dog I ever had. Good training. Should be your next. A Doberman. Doberman bit my mom, bro. Like Dobermans to me look sneaky. Them dogs look sneaky. Like Doberman, I don't know, man. I'm worried about Dobermans. Thank you, Juanita. R.I.P. Pickle. Lloyd says he has a pit bull lab, boxer mix. All other ones are Markies and Yorkies. You know what? Maybe I remember. I mean, I don't know about like a small dog, maybe. You know, a small dog ain't kind of bad because like a small dog you can just have like in your hand or something. But like, you know, big dog is like kind of an issue. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It'll probably be a while. You know, as of right now, I'm focused on Vegas. And after that, we're going to make our next move. Smash some likes, everybody. Everybody hit them likes. XPR, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤. Yeah, ZBC pumping because CKJ's back, baby. When CKJ returns, everybody smash the like and subscribe. We go live every single day at 1 p.m. EST. I have been making crypto content since 2017. 9 years in crypto. The biggest calls in crypto. The most blessed individual you will ever lay your eyes on. Vibrate on the highest frequency possible. We got to get back in the gym too. I feel like I've been really, last 2 weeks have been, I don't know, I kind of dedicate my last 2 weeks to Pickle. So it's time to get back in the swing of things. Are you ready, Bradley? Operation shut down. Much love, bro. So good to see you too. Thank you, Elizabeth. Flea Market Mixtape. Good to see you. Where you been? CKJ, see that video, Ashton Kutcher on the Ellen show? Yeah, of course. We covered that extensively where Ashton Kutcher showed like the Ripple check, or he donated some Ripple XRP to Ellen and the Africa Initiative. I seen this one billionaire. I was watching some motivational stuff, and he was like, bro, how do you make your money? He was like, I make all my money in Africa. And it was like this, you know, it was like some guy from USA. He was like, Africa's the fastest growing nation. There's companies coming up, and that's like, this is where all the money's going down to Africa. And I was like, wow, that kind of got me thinking. I was like, well, that's why 𝕤𝕝𝕝𝕝 and Ripple and Stellar was always talking about Africa at first, because I think they know that Africa is like a growing nation. They're going to start moving money a lot in Africa. Thank you, God. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate that big time. English Bulldog. Parts are horrible. Oh, tickets for CKJ. Oh, here it is, too, guys. Make sure you get your tickets for the Vegas event. I know you guys want to come to Vegas and party with 6'8" and CKJ. And I'm telling you guys, we're going to have a bunch of stuff going on. We're going to have me and Jay are going to be live Saturday and talking about it. As a matter of fact, Jay goes live. He might be already live because I might have stalled him out a little bit. My apologies. We're only going to be here like 3 more minutes. Yeah, hard to travel with big dog. That was my biggest concern with Pickle. I was even thinking in the back of my mind, maybe I would just drive there. Because if I drive, the Pickle could be with me. Then I could just have somebody watch him there. Because I just couldn't picture leaving him for a whole week here. Or, you know, just, I don't know. I just didn't want to leave him for a whole week. No one, I'm going to go through this real quick now so we can get out of here in like 3 minutes. No one holds us back. XP Market. Guys, we're cooking something big. XP Market's cooking something big. XBF is cooking something big. I can't wait. It's going to be any day. You're going to see what I'm talking about. XRZiLLas. No, XRZiLLas is a global movement. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys that too. Now, this is XBF, which is XRZiLLas, in honor of the bullish family. Oh, here goes the X Spaces. Oh, shout out to the X Space Team Green and Mr. Zambi doing. I'm telling you guys, look at this right here. This is amazing. Make sure you guys can see. Okay. Look at everybody that changed their emoji to the XBF emoji. Now, what we'll be doing in here is if you come into the space and you change, I think they're called PFP or emoji. If you come into the space, now when's the next Space Team Green? We can announce this right now. We can do it again this week. If you come into the space live and you change your emoji or your banner to the XBF, we're going to send you 33,000 XBF. Now, he was saying 25,000, but I think I upped it on him to 33,000. So if you come into the space this Friday or Sunday with your XBF emoji like this, send Steak and Bake your address, and he'll send you 33,000 XBF. Looks like a hell of a deal. 33,000. Yeah, 33,000. 33,000 XBF. Oh yeah, guys. Also, this Saturday when me and Jay go live, we're giving away 2 tickets for the Vegas event in honor of 𝕤𝕝𝕄. I believe it donated it. So we're giving away 2 tickets to Vegas. And also during the space, if you come in there with your XBF emoji, you're gonna win some XRZiLLas. How epic is that? 6AJ with the super chat, my brother. Jay's a legend. Take your time. I'm running late today. Won't be live until 1 p.m. PST. Oh, so that's 4 p.m. EST. Okay. So Jay will be live in about a half hour. So that works out great for today. And thank you so much for the super chat again, Jay. Can we get the link to your channel, Jay? And also, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit your notification bell to Jay's channel, because Saturday we'll probably go live on his channel or my channel. I'm not sure, but if you have your notification set, you won't miss it. And we're going to give away 2 tickets to the Vegas event. So we're giving away 2 tickets. Somebody might be going to Vegas on 𝕤𝕝𝕄. Is it 𝕤𝕝𝕄, Jay? I believe his name is 𝕤𝕝𝕄 that donated the money for the 2 tickets. So, guys, Jay will be live at 4, which is about a half hour. 6AJ Crypto for life. Get your crypto. It's critical. Oh, there it is, the XBF. Let me see how that looks to you guys. Thank you big time for the super chat, Jay. It helps out the channel in a big way. I do appreciate the support for the channel. Y'all know CKJ hasn't been, making content for 2 weeks. I was taking care of Pickle. So all the support, it helps. It helps for sure. I do appreciate that, Dexter. Thank you big time, Jay. You should be able to pin the super chats. Like, I think actually you can pin them on this program. Yeah, you can pin it on this side, but you can't pin them on the YouTube side. Thank you big time, Jay. I appreciate that. Now, can you still comment on the super chats though? Because it seems like you can. I see now you can thumbs up it. I thought you can comment on it too. Bradley C, member. I've been double-siding mine. Okay, Friday and Sunday are the next XBF space. Thank you, Lloyd. So, guys, this Friday and this Sunday, if you come into the space with the same emoji Lloyd has, you're going to walk away with 25,000 XBF or 33,000 XBF. Bam. And here's Jay's link. I don't know if it can pin on this side. I think you're still going to be able to have it on this side, though. Let me see. Yep. Okay, here it is. So here's Jay's. I went to his channel on accident. Let me see. Okay, bam. Okay, here goes Jay's link is pinned now on YouTube side. So if you hit that link, Jay will be live at 3. And Jay is also my partner for the biggest event in the history of humanity, Vegas, May 31st. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be epic. Imagine meeting Jay in person. Imagine CKJ right there in your face giving you a big old hug. Huh? And oh man, I really thought Pickle might have been there. But, we'll be there. The greatest family on planet Earth, Tom Silver Days. You got that right. Shout out to Jay. Elizabeth. Yeah. I like going live streams with Jay too. Jay be on fire. I really like Jay's. I really like going live with Jay. It's like a nice little we got a nice chemistry. Oh, I go Pickle right there. Oh, shout out to Team Green. Team Green made that right there. Or actually, I think Team Green might have made this. I'm not sure who actually made it. I think Team Green made. Somebody in their Telegram made this, where it shows Pickle like this, and then the BuLLZ family XRZiLLa with the BuLLZ family hoodie and XBF hat, and then there goes Pickle. Oh my God, that's like, look at that picture. Can y'all see that? Like, how epic is that? Like, that's amazing. I think we're gonna have to do something for Pickle. Matter of fact, I think somebody already mentioned it to me. So we got something big coming also for that. Big opportunity for everybody, I believe, too. So make sure you guys subscribe. Matter of fact, we got like 2 or 3 things we're working on behind the scenes. 2 or 3 big things about to happen. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell. XRZiLLas is a global movement. XBF, XRZiLLas. Follow XRZiLLas. Matter of fact, I'll give you the link to it so you guys can check them out. And here's XRZiLLas. Next up, top 10. And trust me, if CKJ says next up, top 10, next up, top 10. What am I supposed to say? Actually, I showed a really good one the other day. Back. Oh, look, we got the XBF. Shout out to Mr. Sam and Steak and Bake. You guys have been networking like crazy. Now, I believe this is a project on XRPL also. They made an XBF, like the protector of the protector XBF, like Mr. Zam and Optimus Prime and Steak and Bake. You guys have been networking. Devon NRG. Rising up, back on the street. Look, XBF, XRP. I forget what they're called. Somebody knows the name of this project right here, right? Oh, Pickle Dog. BuLLZiLLa, Dave Schwartz. So you guys get that right there. So that's the space. Oh, here it is right here too. Breaking news. If you join the X Space hosted by Team Green, Mr. Zam, and Optimus Prime. Oh, yeah, guys, they're doing something really huge for Optimus too. That's why you guys should check out our space. They're doing like the auction NFT thing for Optimus Prime. Shout out to Optimus Prime. That's a good combination. Team Green, Mr. Zam, and Optimus. I think that's like a nice little chemistry there. With the XBF, you enter the space with this XB. You don't have to have this XBF one. There's multiple XBF ones floating around. But when with the XBF PFP, you will win 33,000 XBF. So make sure you guys come in there Friday or Sunday with your XBF PFP. And then Team Green says, set your reminder for the upcoming space. But yeah, that's right. Me and Jay did a space too. And we didn't know how to do that because it was like our first space. So because I wasn't home, me and Jay went live on a space also. And actually, I met a lot of people in these spaces. Lambo, I met Lambo in there. There goes Mr. Zam, Optimus Prime, Lady Dev. No, hold on. The Tails did a show last night, didn't he? I can't believe I missed Tails' show. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this in 4 minutes, I promise. Got Uber Labs, Boo XRPL, 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕝. Just making sure I follow everybody. 𝕤𝕝𝕚, World Be Free. Oh, 𝕊𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕚 589. Uncle Buster, XRZiLLas, Crypto, Veep, Niall, Catrell, IMU, Universe, everybody's talking about IMU, Rob Nichols, IMU TV, Art Classified. So I basically followed all these people from like in the space. I just make sure I follow everybody in there. I'm on my way. Susan. I'm telling you, these spaces be on fire, guys. I really like the space concept that we've been doing. I think it's really interesting. As far as, I just like where I can learn from others. Because matter of fact, actually on a lot of spaces on Sundays, they've been covering the pools. Which, Lord knows, I made mistakes with the pools. I think we all made mistakes with the pools as far as like the proper way to put crypto in the pool or take out the pool, which we're learning as we go. So I want to go back to Team Green one more time. I want to say something about Team Green. Because Team Green said, oh, Miss Connie knows the deal. Gosh, sure do. Love you. See, they got the protectors of the frequencies. Now they got the XRZiLLa protector of the frequency also. World Be Free. Be Free. Optimistic Prime. Thanks for taking my mask off. I'm so excited to be a woman of the jungle officially. Blue Umbrella. Okay, so I think Optimus might have a few different tokens. Maybe the Blue Umbrella token is one of them tokens. Because I remember hearing her talking about on the space. The Blue Umbrella token. So make sure you guys follow Optimus. So I want to give these people a lot of love because they be giving me a lot of love in the space. Oh yeah, I'll be going to spaces all the time. The Team Green be in there. And matter of fact, we went in the space that Saturday with Moon Lambo, and I was in there talking for a while too. And I didn't even really want to talk because I like going to spaces and listening really. But then Team Green be like, oh, CKJ, say something. So then I gotta talk. But really, I kind of like listening. But I'll be in there supporting. No quorum, worldwide tokenization, talking coffee, crypto, steak and bake. He was Team Green knows everything with these spaces now. building an XRP, which is I think it's the Cocky Apes crew. Yeah, the Cocky Apes crew is the one that made the XBF AI project, Cocky Apes. So gotta give them some love. Okay. Mr. Zam. Hold on. Is that Mr. Zam right there? Hold on. As a protector of the frequency on the XRPL, I stand honored, both humbled and charged to be numbered among the select few who carry the renaissance of the ledger is more than a title. It's calling my protector. It's not just an NFT. It's a symbol. It's a frequency. It's a cipher coded. Is that Mr. Zam? I think it is. It kind of like looks like him a little bit, I believe, but it could be somebody else. To be a protector is to guard not only the data, but destiny, to channel the truth through decentralized frequencies. Good God. To amplify integrity. That's us. And to silence distortion. I am here not to follow the current, but to help shape the current that carries us all forward. Frequency 1394. Tuned, aligned, forever committed to protecting the power of what's real. Is this you, Mr. Zam? I think it might be because it looks like Mr. Zam retweeted it. No, hold on. This could be Mr. Zam, though. Did they make your frequency, Mr. Zam? Fill me in. But look at that, XRZiLLas. Okay. It's not about how hard you hit. It's how hard you can get hit and move forward. That's how winning is done. All right, let me say to the family so we can get out of here. Mr. Zam, you are the other arm to the body of those spaces, my dude. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Zam, bro. That like, did I call that on my money or what? Because I remember Mr. Zam was like, you know, coming around a lot and, you know, showing a lot of initiative, wanting to support and help out and everything. And I was like, man, I was trying to figure out what can we do with Mr. Zam? Because, you know, he's a good dude, always supporting. I was like, man, maybe we can co-host him with Team Green. And I was like really putting him on Front Street. Like, bro, you want to co-host? And he stepped up, was like, yeah. And now, you know, I was probably more than he was expecting as far as like, oh, we need you to co-host, bro. And that was a brilliant idea because Mr. Zam and Steak and Bake together, man, that's a hell of a team. And you guys are on fire. So I appreciate that big time, Mr. Zam, stepping up like that, supporting the XRZiLLa movement. And now Mr. Zam is in like hot demand everywhere. Everybody, Mr. Zam, Mr. Zam. Team Green, carpet clean, the hardest working man on X. Yeah, Team Green, bro. I cannot thank you enough, sir. Steak and Bake, aka Team Green. He like made so many connections, met so many good people. Like he's on fire. I know. Protein. I'm gonna miss the IBF mascot Pickle. Me too. For everybody can smash the like and subscribe. We're gonna get out of here momentarily. We're out of here. 68J with the super chat a minute ago says, take your time. Running late today. He'll be live at 4 p.m. So Jay will be live in a half hour. And that's my partner for the Vegas event, which is the biggest event in the history of humanity. Mr. Zam, yeah, Mr. Zam, you stepped up big time, bro. I really appreciate that. I think the Optimist was a nice touch. No, was that Optimist was just co-hosting with you guys that day? Or is she going to be co-hosting with y'all in the future? Or what's the deal with that? I think that would be like a good little touch to have like Mr. Zam, Steak and Bake, and Optimist. Huh? Because then, you know, I mean, I don't know. I'm following y'all lead. We're all serving the purpose of the IBF. We're all serving Lloyd. We're all serving the purpose of the IBF to carry Captain CKJ. Man, my thing is like teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're like the Voltron as far as like, you know, the transformer that all comes together. The arm, leg, head. Or is that Power Ranger? So as far as, guys, I can't thank you enough. Like teamwork definitely makes the dream work. And with this team, we're going all the way. And I'm telling you guys, we're working on a couple big things behind the scenes. And there's something big coming down the pipe also for XBF. So I gotta show you. We'll just show you that real quick too. So you go to XP Market. Last thing. We're out here right now. Okay. XP Market. Okay. So it's XBF XRZiLLas on XP Market. Something we've been talking about for a while. We'll be here probably tonight or tomorrow. I'll just say that. I have to cat out the bag. I guess I can. Let's just say something big is happening in a day or two at XBF. We'll just say that. So you might want to get your XRZiLLas on XP Market. And don't forget to get your X. No, hold on. Let's look at the data real quick. Because, okay, so I think our prices are reflected because we set up more pools than anybody. And we realized that the pools were constantly selling XBF because as we had so many pools, the pool constantly rebalances itself. So like if an asset goes down, you're buying more of the asset. Or if the asset goes up, you know, it's buying more of the other assets. So there's kind of like a gift and a curse of the pool thing a little bit. But we're just getting started. Now, there's 1,000 trust lines for XRZiLLas. Now, we need about 150 more holders. I'm thinking we're going to do something real creative. Like maybe a giveaway or something. I'm going to do something. So we need 150 more holders on XBF. And trust me, I've been here since 2017. If I say get XBF, you might want to get some XBF. Because we're not stopping until we hit the top 10, baby. So get 1 million. XTALES, the greatest asset ever created on XRP. XTALES. Now, TALES is up 45% on the monthly. That's not bad. Now, TALES got... We need 500 trust lines. Let's get 1,000 trust lines on TALES. So make sure you guys get some XCT today and some XBF, DSP. So I'll check all these. Okay, dark space. South dark space. Okay, we definitely get some more holders dark space. So what about AI Cat? AI Cat's always showing love big time. AI Cat's been on fire big time. He must know something. Okay, now it's down 4% of the week, 50% month up. So a lot of ups and downs. These assets are very volatile. 1,000 holders. So we got more holders on AI Cat than XBF. That's kind of interesting. How is that possible? How can there be more holders than AI Cat? AI Cat don't even got a YouTube channel. Maybe because AI Cat is a really good dude. What about 𝕤𝕚𝕨? Let's check 𝕤𝕚𝕨 real quick since it's been a while. 𝕤𝕚𝕨, Blue Crew. The Blue Crew. 300 trust lines. We need 800 trust lines. Did I miss any? Oh, you know what token we need? You know what token we need now? You know what token is coming now? You know what token is coming now? In honor of the lover. Keep your eyes out. We got to have... We were not... In the pools, we've been talking about a lot with that with the bullish board as far as... I'm not going to get into that right now. But let's just say we might be cooking up something big for the lover dog. You know, we might need the lover dog token in honor of the greatest dog to ever live in the crypto community. Nobody steal my idea, because then that would be a fake one. I guess we're gonna get out of here now. I did have an article that I wanted to cover, but since the stream dropped, I took it down. Go to history. What was it? I'll just check. Man, no, I'm not. Okay, the article said when XRP hits 50, it's going to run straight to 100. That was the article. My thing is, right now they're really talking about the SWIFT thing. How much percentage of SWIFT? Once XRP gets 10% of SWIFT's market share, it could send the price of XRP to the moon. That's what the kind of article was about. That's the news that's going around lately. And I can't thank you guys enough for all love and support. And I apologize for keeping you guys a little bit longer today. And I do appreciate all the support for the channel. It helps out in a big way. And thank you for all love and prayers for Pickle. I appreciate that too. Okay. It's darker when it's highlighted. We're serving the purpose of IBF. Okay. Baby, once again, CKJ, my deepest condolences. I'm devastated. I have 2 pits, Doja Girl and Chewy, my babies. I know, guys, I'm trying to tell you, like, the way these pets show us love, like, it's like unconditional. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, you know, like when you walk in the door, if you're going a while, like they're like happy, like unbelievably happy, like, oh my God, oh, you're back, you're back. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why'd you leave? I thought you were never coming back. That's how they act when you walk in the door. She agreed. Okay, she agreed to help out when she is available. Team Green is hosting an all ladies night on Friday. Oh, way to go, Steak. She agreed to help out when she's available. Yeah, she's probably in high demand. Team Green is hosting an all ladies night on Friday, May 2nd. So guys, Friday night, May 2nd, it's going to be an all ladies night space. Coming there with your XBF. And link in the description for Mr. Zam's Twitter account. Matter of fact, let me give you some links here before we go. I'm going to give you these links and we're out of here right now. So do you want to follow these accounts? Here goes Mr. Zam. Bam. This is the co-host for the XRZiLLa movement. Okay, hold on. Here goes Mr. Zam. Urban Tech Master, husband, father, music, XRZiLLa, protector of the ledger. Mr. Zilla. Mr. Zam, you're on fire, bro. Much love to you. Also, guys, follow Team Green, Steak and Bake. The legend himself. They got the XRZiLLa banner representing XRZiLLas. Come on, guys. Y'all know XRZiLLa is going to, not that. Y'all know XRZiLLa is going to the moon. Oh, I got to show you one more thing. It's very important. We're leaving right now. So there goes Team Green. Much love, baby. I appreciate that. Protein, thank you big time. Protein's been here for years. That's why I like looking at this side too, because Protein is a 5-year member. Look at the yellow emoji. Protein 40. Oh, my fault, Protein. You got a wrench? You should have a wrench. Why can't I give you the wrench? Replace message. Okay, bam. My fault, Protein. Standard moderator. Welcome to the mod family, sir. I didn't take nobody's wrench that don't have a wrench. I reset the program and it basically took everybody's wrench. So I'm kind of giving them back because I noticed. But if I'm watching, I didn't notice Protein didn't have a wrench the whole time. I just noticed it when I read his comment that time. So I don't know about think, oh, he noticed I don't have the wrencher. I don't really notice stuff like that now, too much. But I'm trying to catch back up on it. Silver Days, thank you big time for the support. Baby, Elizabeth, thank you. And this one last thing, I promise. XP Market. This is where you get all your hidden gems on XRP. This is where you get XBF, XCT. 1 million XPM has been burned. Let us say this again. 1,100,000 XPM burned. Have been permanently burned, reducing the supply and strengthening the ecosystem. And UFO season was exciting with a ton of new stuff. We had a lot of participants, and hence we dedicated an equivalent portion of the collected RLUSD to send some XPM to the center of the sun. Okay, burned it. XPM is the heart of the XP market ecosystem and always will be. Every season will end with the token burn. This kind of reminds me of something else. Directly tied to the number of participants. The bigger the participation, the bigger the fire. This is what I'm saying, Steak. People are still really doing this, though. Even though there's creative ways to, it's kind of like just throwing money away. But at the same time, you kind of want the product to be deflationary just because less supply means more demand. I think we'll talk more about that on the nighttime show. Directly tied to the number of participants, the bigger the participation, the bigger the fire. Let's keep them flames burning. How much will be burned after the AI season? This 100% depends on you. Make sure you participate now. More great things are coming. Let's say this. I love XP market. I love XPM. Let me see. And we should put love because we're here to bring the love. I say I love you. That's too much. So what about space love? We go space love. We want like we're in the space and we're in the love. Oh, you're my universe. Okay, that's the next. Okay, there we go. Y'all can see that too, right? Okay, yeah, you can see that. Where'd that go? Okay. Look, I love XP market. I love XPM. I like that. Okay. Last thing I promise right now. Go to my replies. Because I want to show you guys. Okay, not that. Oh, guess who's back? CKJ, baby. Oh, Pickle, the lover dog. Oh, hey, look at his dog, too. His dog is not doing well. XRP 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 says my dog is almost the exact same age as Pickle, and he's having some back and hip issues. That's what I'm saying, guys. They have back and hip issues. It's so sad to see him like can't really walk. That was one of my biggest fears with Pickle his whole life. Is that I knew their hips go bad, so that's why I like always kind of like exercise them and didn't overfeed him too much. And trust me, I know he was like never. I mean, I don't care how much you feed him; they're never full. But he probably always wanted a lot more food. But at the same time, I just wanted to make sure he was at a good weight. As far as like if he, I'm not saying that this dog is overweight. I'm not saying dogs overweight. These dogs' legs go bad, so the more weight, it's gonna be harder on their legs. So his name is Sam, and he said, "Rest in peace to Pickle. Much love, Sam. I hope you get better, Sam." Oh, this is what I want to show you from Team Green last time. Team Green says the hidden gem most people are ignoring. CKJ's latest call. 100K Zebec for 100. We got 500 people on space. Everybody on Twitter, follow me. I'll follow you back today. If you're watching on Twitter, follow me and I'll follow you. And we're out of here right now. And I'm going to see you guys on the next live stream. Or 6-8 goes live in like 15 minutes. I'll possibly see you over there. Now, also, Jim Rome says this. I'll leave you with this great quote from Jim Rome. Everything is going to change for you once you understand this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do your job. Because if you work at your job, I'm telling you guys, I'm really into this now. And I'm not trying to deter nobody from like their 9 to 5. You have to do the 9 to 5 thing. You have to work to make money because they'll cut your electric off and everything. But he means as far as like, okay, you can work hard on your job and you'll make a living. But if you work hard on yourself and personal development, you can make a fortune. And that's so true. It's like they pay you to give up your dream. Like, who really wants to be stuck somewhere at a job they don't really enjoy 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day? Like, I think humans should be doing something they love. That's why we have artists and musicians. And like 𝕤𝕤𝕠𝕗, for example. Let me show you 𝕤𝕤𝕠𝕗. I missed 𝕤𝕤𝕠𝕗's had a show last night. I missed that. I can't believe I missed 𝕤𝕠𝕗's show. So last night, 𝕤𝕠𝕗 did an interview with 𝕤𝕠𝕗. 𝕤𝕠𝕗's going live tonight with 𝕤𝕠𝕗. Who did he go live with? I'm about to check this out. Make sure you guys check out 𝕤𝕠𝕗's interview and subscribe to 𝕤𝕠𝕗's too. 𝕤𝕠𝕗's will be the headline performer in Vegas. I went way too far. I went way too far. My apologies. Good. Oh, that's really like it comes up back. Oh, 𝕤𝕠𝕗's got his hair braided. Good Lord, how long is 𝕤𝕠𝕗's hair? Good God. 𝕤𝕠𝕗's hair going to his feet now. Oh, Crypto Girl came with the emoji. Whoa. So, guys, make sure you check out here's Crypto 𝕤𝕗's link. He's going to be performing in Vegas. And make sure you guys do me one last favor before we go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support today. Thank you for all the love and prayers for Pickle. I really appreciate it. Silver Days, have a good day. Protein, much love, my brother. Thank you for your years of support. In fact, let me go through here on the YouTube side. Really, my iPad's dead. I was going to use that. My daughter has a 16-year-old Yorkie. His hearing is just about gone. That's another thing about Pickle. Right at the end, it was like he wasn't really being coherent. Like if I call his name, I'm like Pickle, or he like just keep walking. But if I go like this, kind of he would like notice it. But it was kind of like he was like out of it a little bit, so I knew something wasn't right. But Protein 40's daughter has a 16-year-old Yorkie. It's here and it's just about gone. He has cataract in one eye, and I think the only one going bad too. He's still kicking. Got to take care of our pets. They're our fam. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing about Pickle is like he lived 15 years, but like really healthy the whole time. If you think about it, like some dogs, their hips go bad, they start limping, they're doing wild stuff, they go blind. Like Pickle was like healthy up to the day he died almost. You know, like, so that was kind of wild. Shout out to Protein's daughter and their Yorkie. Thank you, Protein. Dexter Allen, much love. Thank you for your membership. Mr. Zam, have a good day, sir. Thank you big time for your love. Lloyd, have a good day. Thank you big time. Protein, Silver Days. Elizabeth, thank you for your 5-year membership, Elizabeth. Baby, much love. 6AJ, thank you for the super chats today. Team Green, Mr. Zam. Trying to see what else here real quick. Oh, Bradley C. He's always in the spaces supporting. Much love, Bradley. Lloyd's a legend. He be in the spaces too. I've been on YouTube for over 5 years learning about how to research crypto. I've only been on X since March, and I've learned more on how to deep dive the network better. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's one thing I like about this space day. It's amazing because, like, for right now, I talk for like an hour or two, whatever. But in the space, you got so many different people that can take the mic, and you don't have to show yourself, which is kind of good too. So people don't have to feel intimidated, even though my heart still pounds when I talk, like I get anxiety. But I learned like so much from listening to others also. Plus, I like hearing other people's stories too. You know, like hearing what they've been doing and where they're at in their journey. Protein says, I'm waiting on. I thought you got the wrench, Protein. You didn't get the wrench? Yeah, you must have got a wrench. Maybe it's the comments I'm looking at before you the wrench. I ain't gonna hold you guys no longer. I love you guys and thank you for the support. I love you guys and thank you for the support. Welcome to my mansion. Finally, CKJ has returned. Smash that like and subscribe before you go.